But that is also a trademark of SMU, one of the best serving teams in the country. We're underway in this 3 out of 5 set match. Vasquez-Gomez attacked.
This team, this program, and the ability to become like a Pitt or a Louisville. She said if they can do it, why not us?
She just got her 60th win as SMU coach last weekend. Stafford on the attack, that's kept alive by Chimay. Bree Kelly out of the middle.
Tori Stafford. Pitt has weapons all around that they're going to continue to utilize, especially in the middle. Bree Kelly up front, she's lethal when the ball's in her hand. Sometimes you might miss short, but also if you miss deep, you're putting it right on the passer.
Fairbanks putting up the set. Stafford, too much power, but good D by SMU. They'll go again to Stafford. And this time Stafford terminates. Fairbanks ACC Setter of the Year last year, also a 2-time gold medalist for the US U21 team. Good block by Pitt. SMU keeps it alive, but it eventually goes out.
So good. It is stifling up front. When they know where that ball is going, they do a great job shutting it down.
Yeah, Wheeler denied on this attack. Pitt, again, has won the last 5 points, picking up some momentum. This first set very important for SMU. Fairbanks to Vasquez-Gomez, and she terminates from that left side.
There isn't a big glaring hole, though, that Pitt has. They want to figure out the little things and just making sure they have those down pat, because Pitt's a tough team to beat right now. They're good on both sides.
Vasquez-Gomez waves her finger.
Phenomenal job on the back line, forcing the pressure on SMU. With her ball control in general, with her hands or her platform.
Emily referring to the fact that Stafford had a benign tumor in her tibia that had to be removed last February. 5 points away from the opening set. First 4 sets go to 25, win by 2, and there's another ace by Kat Flood. That is what she does best. Wow. Good serve received by SMU. Stafford goes over the block, kept alive by Cullen. Stafford blocked. Fairbanks setting Babcock. Dug up by Tabron. Fairbanks with options, goes to Stafford. She's blocked. Klicka keeps it alive. Babcock. We're not done. Babcock again. And the block by SMU.
Doing whatever they can to keep the ball off the floor, and up front, they are not taking plays off.
Bolton serving, serves short. Ryla Jones, this point.
This was a really good take from Stafford on that pass, allowing it to not disrupt the offense. You might take Stafford out of the play, but you still got to.
A serving, SMU trying to build a little momentum. Pitt has pretty much put this set away. The SMU D is just stellar. Vasquez-Gomez, off hands, kept alive by Bolton. Cullen sends it back. Nice attack by Wheeler. Stafford puts it down, and Pitt has set point. Cullen puts up the set. SMU off the slide. That was Foster. Wheeler serving Vasquez-Gomez. Fairbanks puts it up. Bree Kelly terminates to win the set. Coaches coach, because obviously SMU's making some adjustments that are impactful right away, and we'll see how Dan Fisher counters that. Karj Karai obviously with his eye on Babcock. Another big serve, good receive by Tabron. Chimay attacks, Vasquez-Gomez saves it. Stafford from the 10-foot line blocked, and it looks like it was mostly Chimay.
This out of system play, getting her hands all the way there, barely in position to make the play, but comes in at the last second.
So many multi-sport athletes, and two of the most dynamic players in the country on the pins for Pitt, Babcock and Stafford. Chimay goes over the block, nice save by Fairbanks, the setter. Vasquez-Gomez sends it. Cullen back to work setting. Foster, good save by Babcock, Stafford, and that's Babcock. And Babcock terminates, and suddenly Stafford and Babcock are getting lethal, Emily.
Here in set 2.
They each have 8 kills. puts up the set, and a nice approach.
Nice job on this pass, leading Cullen in front of the 10-foot line. Another really nice shot on the...
For Pitt, about where they've been this year. They averaged 351. Ace!
Missile coming from the back line. Look how much pace that has, and right between the two passes.
On the stat sheet, just her presence out there really makes them better. Chimay. Klicka will set Babcock, and Babcock obliges with the kill, give the assist to the libero.
Yeah, it's just good. I think that's been the consensus this season.
Okamura off the slide. Babcock puts it down. Down by 7 here in the second set, lost the first. Pitt had won 9 straight points, and that just sneaks in, which is why, you know, the first set she didn't have the big numbers. Just content to take what the game gives her. And that is put down on the right side by number 31, Maya Tabron. Half Swedish. She competed on the Swedish national team for a while, even though she was Californian and still passport along with an American passport. Quick set to Jones. SMU was ready for it. Okamura, good block. Okamura on the attack. Point SMU.
Great job on SMU's side, handling them and getting the middle going.
Okamura got her degree. They just have outstanding pins, but with the middles as good as they are, they just have so many options. Excellent serve. SMU did a good job to get it back. Stafford attacks, blocked by Okamura. Klicka will set Babcock behind the 10-foot line. Good dig from Vasquez Gomez. Babcock. Tabron trying to run it down. Good D by the Mustangs. Stafford! Chimay serving. Fairbanks puts it up for Babcock. Good night, Babcock. Puts the second set to bed. Babcock back to serve, also one of the best servers in the country. Boom. Ooh, got it!
From Babcock, just ripping this ball, finding ways. That topspin allows it to drop at the last second. If you think a topspin's out, it all of a sudden drops right on the end line. It's a good look at it. Right in the back corner, too.
Babcock serving again. Remember, she had 12 aces, a Pitt record against Boston College. Babcock attacks. If she's not hitting winners from the service line, she's doing it from the right side.
Because when she gets in rhythm, it's lights out for the other team. Want it to come off looking like an attack.
I'd say that would qualify as an attack.
Or maybe they're down 5. They constantly have the same demeanor, which is so important.
They are fiercely determined to get past the national semis. Nice attack out of the middle. Good D by Pitt. Klicka will send it. Cullen puts up the set. Another attack from Foster. Good save from Babcock. One-armed dig from Bolton. Vasquez Gomez sets a little off. Saved by Stafford. The swing was by Wheeler. Here's Vasquez Gomez again. Block. Klicka keeps it up. Vasquez Gomez off hands. Point Pitt. Incredible practice player against this Pitt team. Chimay attacks, and Chimay terminates. But when you don't win that semifinal match and you're at that level, it kind of gets to you. You want to break through desperately.
Especially for a lot of players that have been with this program for so long. Someone like Valeria Vasquez Gomez in her 6th year, Rachel Fairbanks, a senior. A lot of players on this team who have been around for that run.
She had a triple-double in the NCAA tournament back in 2022 against BYU. Babcock, we mentioned, had one last weekend. Off the slide, that is nice by Natalie Foster. 3. Again, Stafford, one of the better passing outside hitters. Tabron thought she had it put down. Vasquez Gomez with a good dig. And then Babcock comes flying in. Hard, I think some of the football teams here tonight. Pitt women's volleyball team is one of the most popular teams at Pitt. They were the first women's program to make a national semifinal in any sport here.
Sam, to echo your point from earlier, Pitt's just like really good.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing them live, I think, is different too. You watch them on TV all the time, but the height that this team gets and the ability to just continually push their opponents.
Team probably will be a top 16 seed in the NCAA tournament if things continue the way they've gone. And this just speaks to how good Pitt is. They're now in the midst of a 6-0 run now. Overpass, Stafford! And that brings the fans on their feet. Tremay setting Tabron. And Tabron sides out for SMU. They stay alive for another point. Fairbanks setting Stafford. And Stafford wins the match for Pitt.